Welcome to Unscripted, the podcast where nothing's planned, everything's up for discussion, and you never know where the conversation's going.
I'm one of your hosts, Tristan Hudson.
And I'm Emma.
We are brother and sister. See, so today we're going to be discussing some topics. This is our first episode, so we hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, what is a food that you'll never eat again?
A food I'll never eat again. Honestly, I'm a picky eater, so what's the most disgusting thing? Oh, I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna think about that. Here you go.
Cauliflower. It's just really sad broccoli, and I don't want to eat it ever again.
Really? What
Yeah.
did it taste like?
Bad. Like, it didn't have flavor. It looks like broccoli, just white, and it doesn't have a taste.
This is honestly just like me, but probably lettuce. Or like salad, because I remember one time I was at a pizza place with my family, and my dad made me eat lettuce before I could eat my pizza, and I remember hating it. It was disgusting. I gagged the whole time. I don't think you were there. It was at Cece's.
Oh. Who's eating lettuce from Cece's, though? Like, I would not trust that with my life.
The diarrhea lettuce.
It originated from Cece's Pizza. Okay, what is your biggest irrational fear?
Okay, I'll start off. Wait, what does it mean by like irrational fear? Emin.
Like,
Something you're scared of for no reason?
yeah.
I'm gonna say creepy dolls.
Oh, yeah, you do not.
And it is rational, but it's also more of just like, remember the creepy dolls in our old room? Stared at me for quite some time. Never again.
I'd turn the head, so look at you.
No.
You would turn it around, and then we would like turn it back to face you, and it would make you really mad. Okay, it used to be butterflies, but not as much anymore. Now it's just like the dark. Like, this is so embarrassing. I will run out of my work because it's so dark.
When you're closing?
Yeah, I'm sure it looks really bad on the cameras. I hope my boss never goes back and looks.
We gotta roll the tapes.
It looks really bad. I'll see if I can get a video of it because I can play it back.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, what is the funniest thing you've witnessed in public?
You can go first.
Oh, I can go first? Okay. Whenever we went to the gathering place in Tulsa, there were these people, I think they were either riding scooters or walking, I can't remember. They were a couple, like, paces ahead of us, and this lady just fell. Do you remember that? Yeah, just fell, and we were trying really hard not to laugh.
Bro.
But I remember that, like, vividly in my mind, and thinking it was so funny in the moment. Even if it wasn't that funny, actually.
Wait, how old were you?
Like 12? Something like that.
So this one, very recently, I talked about this last night. When we went on a trip to California, we were at the Santa Monica Pier, and there was this lady proclaiming she was a witch and she could bring people back, like, from the dead, basically. And then she started following this guy, and I was wearing this exact shirt, and she said, "Blue shirt guy, I know you hear me." So I'm turning around, and I'm like, me? This blue shirt guy? And this guy just walks off. And then, like, we had kind of left, like, we were starting to leave, and we saw police, like, starting to talk to her. It was hilarious. And she was, like, crazy.
Okay, next question. Coke or Pepsi? I feel you have a strong opinion on this.
I do. I much do. First of all, get this out of the way. Dr. Pepper, no question. Pepsi. Coke hurts my teeth. It always has. I think it's because we drink it so much at Nana's that it just hurt my teeth. But like, people say they taste the same. They do
don't
not.
taste the same.
They do not. I will die on that hill. And for everyone saying, oh, Pepsi did horrible things to him, like Michael Jackson. It wasn't them.
What?
The Pepsi commercial.
I've never.
Basically, him and his brothers were doing a commercial, and like the lights caught fire on his hair and like burned his scalp permanently, and like everyone is like, we're gonna have to like cut that out of it anyway.
Okay, again, I agree with your statement. Dr. Pepper is number one. Because they're sold by both Coke and Pepsi. Fun fact. Didn't you know?
Really?
Yeah, that's why the bottles are different shapes.
Interesting.
Okay, overall, I feel like more places have Coke.
Sadly.
Now, this is gonna sound crazy. From a fountain, Pepsi, all the way.
Yeah.
But in a can, Coke.
Honestly, I'm gonna. Ooh, voice crack, by the way. Any Coke that's not in a glass bottle, I don't want it. Get out of here. Exactly. For the next question, what is the best advice you've ever received? Now I have received a lot of advice over the years.
Why are you recording?
Not necessarily in a good way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to that.
I'm trying to think of one. Get off your phone.
Mom says.
Something that has helped me be more positive is just think like, if this was another person, would I care that much?
Oh, I know. That
Like,
is.
just not making it as big of a deal. Like if Allie were to take one of my shirts and stuff, and like, would I be as mad if Aubrey did it? I feel like that has kind of helped me.
I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's just an example.
Yeah.
Allie and Aubrey to be shown later. To be revealed.
Might be special guests. Anyway.
We're the main hosts. We're the main show.
Give some.
The OGs.
Oldest and youngest. OGs, yeah, if you will. Best advice I've ever gotten. This is gonna sound crazy, but just do it. And that's the Nike slogan. Not even talking about that. It was at a track meet, and I kept overthinking. This was my PR. I suck at pole vault, by the way. And I just get in my head all the time. And it was for 7 feet, my PR. And I'm on my second scratch. Like, if I mess up again, I'm out of the competition. Like, I go home. It's my last meet. I'm talking to my coach, and he says, like, how many scratches you got? I've got 2. He says, what are you afraid of? Just get over the bar. And I'm like, can it really be that simple? So I go up, I actually get over the bar. I kid you not, I don't know how, but it just worked. I don't know, just like thinking that, be like, just do it. It's simple. I don't know.
Great advice. Okay, next question. What is your earliest memory? Do you have one?
So, lore drop. We lived in Germany overseas. Military. My dad was in the military. And there was a park up the street because we lived on a hill, kind of, I think, right?
Yeah.
There was a park up the street, and I remember it was like snowy, and I remember playing at that park. I don't like remember vividly. Like, it's just a vague picture of the park in my mind. But that's probably what I have.
Peak memory.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I have a lot of like early memories, but I can't think of like what the earliest is. Should I just share like a funny one?
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna share this one that I shared. I was telling Aunt Shelby this the other day. Whenever we came home, I think for Christmas one year, our aunt, one of our other aunts, was hanging out with her boyfriend, and I was like very close with her.
Oh.
And I remember going up to her door and like knocking, and she told me to like go away. Mind you, I was like 4 or 5. And I remember being so mad that she told me to go away. And like I held that against her, probably not that long because I was a kid, but like I remember being so mad that she told me to go away. They were probably hanging out for like 5 minutes, but I was so mad.
Yeah, I feel like time when you're younger, stuff is like either so slow or so fast. It's like time perception is crazy when you're
I don't
younger.
think you were there when that happened. I think you guys are still at Pops and Nana's.
Anyway, next question. If you could live in any fictional work, where would you live? Do you mean like world?
Yeah, that's supposed to say world.
Oh,
I mistyped. My bad.
typo on her. Get her out of here. You're fired. Anyway, any fictional world I would live in the world of Star Wars. Because even if I'm not necessarily like a Jedi or someone important, it's just such a big galaxy and there's so much cool technology and stuff that I would love to explore.
I've never watched Star Wars, so I don't know.
Brother, someone fire
Um,
Get her out of here.
First and foremost, I would like to say that if I were to live in any fictional world, I would probably die within the first 5 minutes.
Agreed.
I don't think that I would survive. I don't think I would fare very well. I really like air conditioning and modern medicine and all of the above. I also don't think I would survive in a dystopian world, though, or like a utopia.
Yeah.
Dead. I would not fare well. I'd probably become one of like the mind slaves or something.
Bro,
like,
what are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't think I would fare very well.
Awkward silence.
Anywho, I don't think I'd fare very well. However, if I were to survive, this might just be because I'm rereading the series right now. I would like to live in the world of like A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Avatar?
Yeah, because they have like magic and stuff, but they also have the human realm.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I just wasn't, then I think that I would live far enough away from like all of it that I wouldn't even be really affected. I'd probably just be a poor person in a cottage. So,
Yeah.
why are you watching this?
W mom behind the camera. Do you want to say hi? No.
Do we look good? It was a shrug. Okay, do you have any other questions?
Kind of piggybacking off that last question, if you could live in any ancient or any era, what era would it be?
Any era, like Mom said World War II.
Oh, we know.
We
know why.
I don't know. I think also like if it was like Magic Treehouse, like where we're just kind of like bypassers, like watching.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean?
Like they don't interact with us.
Yeah, I would love to go be in like Greece and all of that.
Yeah.
Like go see the Library of Alexandria,
Oh, that's like
the Colossus of Rhodes, all of those like ancient wonders, which I know those are probably like years apart, and I'm getting that completely wrong, but I think that would be so cool. I like that kind of stuff. I like history. But like if I were to be alive, I think I don't know, it's hard because I don't really know that much about like history and actual living circumstances at the time of like the revolution and everything, but I like the era. I think it's cool. I think it's also interesting that like if you look back, sorry, I'm kind of going on a tangent here.
Is this shirt up? Okay, sorry, I thought it was on backwards.
Like the American Revolution and like our clothing at that time is also happening with like in a few years of like the French Revolution and like Marie Antoinette and like that kind of fashion, and it's just interesting seeing the differences in fashion. Anywho, your turn.
This is kind of a Sunday school answer. I would love to go meet Jesus Christ. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Kind of.
Any of you from us?
What? Anyway, kind of like talking about the French Revolution. I've done a lot of research about the French Revolution, and honestly, that's probably my favorite thing I've researched. Just the what is it called? Like the economy classes and like the fashion and how everything was back then.
Oh, like the caste system kind of?
What do you mean caste?
Like
I mean like the
ranks.
social. I mean like
yeah. Like the social hierarchy.
Yeah, the social pyramid. Well, do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. Not for today. Maybe on another episode of Unscripted. More to come.
Yeah.
More to come.
Well, that was the first episode of